Advice from GCHQ emerged this week about cybersecurity. I'm not sure how much you'll want to hear it. It warned that companies, if they want to protect themselves from cyber attack, need to think about stopping their employees having smartphones because they are, quote, the weakest link in the security chain. The basic problem is that it's easy to take our friendly phone and turn it against us. We thought we should investigate, so our technology editor, David Grossman, has been trying some cyber stalking.
How often do you check your phone? Probably a lot more than you think. One recent survey put the figure at more than 200 times a day. And with all that checking, we're spewing out data, far more than perhaps we realise.
Have a look at your phone today and have a look at the apps that you have. Just pick out any one app and tell me what data it collects. Can you answer that question? No. If you know what data it collects, can you tell me how it transmits that data? Can you tell me where it goes, who they share the data with, what they do with that data? No, you can't.
Our phones are where we live. They know our deepest secrets, our truest selves. But you would probably be amazed how easy it is to use someone's phone to spy on them, to see everything they're doing. And we're not talking here about GCHQ or the NSA. For £30 or £40, you can download apps like mSpy and FlexiSpy, which can monitor someone's calls, emails, GPS location, text messages, instant messaging, calendar data, photos, social media postings, websites visited, and even bugging someone when they're not even on the phone. The adverts feature regular-seeming people.
The reason why I got it, well, is because a while back I was dating this girl and I thought I was in love with her.
And not so regular-seeming people.
Hello. I would like to tell you about mSpy.
Even if you don't have a bikini and boxing gloves, how easy is it to make this kind of spy app work? This is my producer James. He's always on the phone, though doing what? I don't know. And not only that, he can wander off to who knows where. Fortunately, I've installed a spy app on his phone, which means I can keep track of exactly where he is and everything he's doing. It took me about 10 minutes to install the app on James's phone, though I needed to know his password. Now, on my laptop, I can see not only where he is, but also any phone calls he's making, even any photos he's taking. It's almost as if I'm not miles away at all, but looking over his shoulder. Sinister? Not at all, says the company behind this particular app.
Well, basically, mSpy is designed to monitor kids from online dangers, and it's the application designed specially for the parents, and sometimes it is used by the employers to monitor the devices of the employees, the devices that are given to the employees. So there must be a proper consent to monitor any device.
So what is the legality of using an app like this on another adult without their knowledge? Well, the Regulation of Investigatory Powers Act makes it an offence for a person intentionally and without lawful authority to intercept at any place in the UK any communication in the course of its transmission. The penalty up to 2 years in prison. But what does this really mean for modern cyber stalking? Campaigners say it's far too vague.
There is clear legislation on public bodies like the police or security services monitoring the activities of citizens, but there is no regulation of citizen on citizen, and that's the issue that needs to be looked at as a matter of urgency after the election. If the intent of the monitoring of individual on individual was criminal, then the law needs to follow.
The problem is that smartphones are designed to be open, and intelligence agencies the world over exploit these vulnerabilities. The technology is now so cheap that criminals can follow. For about £1,000 you can buy a device that pretends to be a phone mast. Any phone within range connects to it automatically, spilling private data. Avi Rosen was an Israeli intelligence officer. He now is the CEO of a company that makes what it claims is a spy-proof smartphone.
If I can eavesdrop on a CEO of some company at quarter's end talking to his chief financial officer on the performance of the quarter's end of his company, this obviously valuable information both for competition as well as for industry or commercial espionage.
It seems the law and public attitudes have a long way to go to catch up with their technology. And, incidentally, AWOL producers need to know we're onto them.